Whack, whack. Hello and welcome back to Beach Bumbling. Today we're going to go down to Cenote Esmeralda to the dock there with these ducks and see if we can't catch a sunrise this morning. Alright, so we got a palapa to hang out with. I think that's what you call them anyway. It's kind of like a dock. We've got a boat dock. Boat ramp anyway. From our place. We've got 2 kayaks that came with the place. We've got 2 bicycles that came with the place. Haven't used those yet, but I probably will later today. And what else is there to know? Hammocks. Got hammocks everywhere. Got a nice swing right out to the water there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not the best place to stay at. It's definitely not the worst. But the reason you come here is for the water. And hopefully one of these days we actually get a sunrise that's not blocked by the clouds. So anyway, I'm enjoying myself. Today we're off to Chetumal to get some groceries. Cenote Azul, might hit Los Rapidos today, so a busy day coming up. Knowing the group I'm with, that could change a couple times where we're at and what we do, but that's the plan. We're going to leave around 9 o'clock this morning, get some breakfast. Good morning. So far, what I'm thinking about Bacalar is the town itself is pretty cool. So many places to eat, little shops you can walk through. A lot of them sell the same stuff, but you can find the odd good deal. We went to market and bought some fresh fruit yesterday for some mojitos. Something I can't find here, and if you know, maybe I'm looking for the wrong thing, let me know, but I'm looking for club soda. So I put in the translator club soda because I don't know how to say that in Spanish, and so I'd ask people, like, do you sell club soda here? And they would look at me like I was, you know, from Canada, some other place other than Mexico. And so I couldn't find it, so I put it in the Google Translator and showed it to somebody that worked there, and it translates to soda club instead of club soda, but I can't find it anywhere. So we had to make mojitos with water, and it ended up being not that bad. But today's quest in Chetumal is to find some triple sec and to find some club soda. Groceries. Never been to Chetumal, so we're going to walk around there for a little bit and explore. And then I'm not sure what else we're going to do today. So this is as good as it got for the sunrise today. Hopefully the weather cooperates by the end of the week. The forecast is not looking that great though. So back up to the house and then we're off to get breakfast. Oh, we're close now. Yeah, for sure. Oh, 104.
Yeah.
We'll be there in 104 hours. Maybe the dumbest thing I've ever done. And that's saying a lot, but if you want to know what that's about, just watch at the end of the video. We'll put it there. If not, just keep watching. After we parked the car, we explored the town a little bit more. Saw a little bit more street art. We'll get into more of that a little bit later. And then we were looking for a place to eat. We walked down towards the water and we found this place called Bendicion de Dias, which means the blessing of days. But regardless, we saw a lot of locals eating there, as you can see, and that's always a good sign when you're eating Mexican food. So here's the menu for that. This was another open-air restaurant. Here you can see Karen trying some Jamaica water, which is made from dried hibiscus flowers. Wasn't either of our favorites. She's got her breakfast. I got chilaquiles. And they look really good. I also ordered a horchata, which is rice milk, which is really good, and chilaquiles that I had here. I don't know what was in the sauce, but it's the best sauce I've ever had on them. Is that good? Huh? All right, you can take off anytime you want.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No. So to recap the cost of breakfast, we had a horchata, a jamaica, 3 omelets, a chilaquiles rojo, and that was 400 pesos with tip, or 28 Canadian, or 21 US dollars. So when we started this video out, I told you we're going to go to Chetumal and get some groceries today, but I also told you that things may change, and we had one of our trademark changes of heart. So today the weather's starting to look a little bit better, and on the weather app it says it's going to be partly sunny, so we're going to take a chance and book a boat tour around the lagoon this afternoon. So we'll show that cost, we'll show you what a competitor wanted, and then we'll show you what it would have been if we would have taken a public tour instead of a private boat. In the meantime, we're off to go get some electric smoothies at La Cabanita to go, and then we'll take them back to our casa to start the day. What's up, buddy? Look at all the flower pots and plants on the side of the fence, babe. You see that very often. Somebody's taking the time to take care of this stuff. Hey. Oh, I thought you were right behind me.
Some of my egg and ham.
Oh, no, you got a buddy for life.
Oh, I don't know if we'll see another one. Oh God, I do.
See, this is where getting a bubble mug or an insulated cup and bringing it with you pays off. So we'll put these smoothies into the cup, drive them back to the casa, and it'll still be cold. There's probably 5 things that I make sure I bring on a vacation, and a bubble mug is one of them. Do you have a stop sign there, or is that just a free-for-all?
I didn't see.
Nobody has it. There's no, all 4 ways there's no stop sign there. We're gonna park here. Hopefully it's not blocking anything. It's not. There, we can knock 2 things off.
You go get that. Will you get my mix if you see it?
Yeah, I'll find some there.
Let me step over the hydro wire that's laying here. Look at it. It goes from there. We had to step over it. Some people are stepping on it down the road.
After breakfast, we went down towards our casa to look for a boat trip.
Look, hamburger, hot dog,
and taco.
Perfect. All my favorite foods.
I think that gets everybody in this car something that they like. Hola, is by English? All right. The boat tours. What? Okay. Is it just the boat tour? Is the boat tour and alcohol?
I got jet skis, I got pontones, I got sailing boats.
Okay. And how much for 2 hours is it?
For the 2 hours is the private tour and give you 2,000.
Well, what's that times
Where you
10?
come
10. We're coming off Canada. Different parts of Canada. Yeah. Is there shade on the boat?
Yeah, you're coming for you see.
No, as long as there's shade.
And can we bring cervezas?
Yeah, you wherever you go, no problem.
Okay. 2.5 hours?
Yeah.
And we would come here to go, leave from here?
Yeah, I got my boat over there. You see, you go on the tour?
Yeah, we're just down the road. No, we'll park the car and we'll walk right back.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be back.
This was for the same amount of time, the same kind of boat.
Hola.
Habla English?
Well, let's go.
Yeah?
Yeah?
How much for a tour around for 4 of us?
3,000 gross now.
No.
Yeah, included water,
2,000
snack
up there.
food, and the
Beers? But
Yeah.
do you drink anything other than beer? $1,000 worth
No.
for beers? All right, guy told us 2,000 down the road, so
2?
yeah, 2,000. What you have to understand is that neither Kim or Karen drink beer, so that's kind of a waste. That 1,000 pesos is about 70 bucks Canadian, and I already have beer, and Al can have some of mine or buy some of his own, but it's still gonna be a lot cheaper to go the other route. Here's the cost for a public tour with more people on the boat.
Tour, and the boat tour,
How much is that one?
250 per person.
Okay.
2 hours and a half.
We did a private one. I just didn't know how much the
Private,
public one
yeah,
was.
private for 4 persons.
No. We already did a private one. I just wondered how much the public one was.
Oh.
All right. Thanks, man. We're on a boat tour to the Smoothies this afternoon, and all over the place. He says it's going to be a lot of blue water. That's what we've been waiting for. So we've got a couple coolers packed, and we're on our way. They do have food and drinks here at La Marina Beach Club, and they also have kayaks for rent, paddle boards, jet skis. Do a boat trip like we are. They've got sailing, we've got loungers you can hang out for the day there as well, and they take credit cards. Not all places do around here. We also went by Bird Island, and Axa, our tour guide, gave us a very good overview of what the lagoon is all about. That's Al. He's a legend in his own mind. We make many stops in the day, including Cenote Negro, Cenote Esmeralda, Cenote Cocolitos, the Canal de los Piratas, and Bird Island. Our first stop today was the Cenote Negro.
So is it like a gradual slope or is
No,
it
it's
just like
like- it's a cliff.
just
This footage is from when we're driving over the edge of the cenote, so you can see what it looks like where it drops off, and he's telling us it's about 300 feet down. Next up was Los Canal de Piratas, which is the Canal of Pirates. And you can go on this structure here. It was kind of like a boat that they were setting up to be a restaurant, and then they realized it had too many ecological implications, so the government shut it down. But it is a cool little tourist place, and the water's really nice around this area for swimming. And it's you can't tell from this, but this will light up really, really blue. I don't know who unplugged the lagoon, but I wish they'd plug it back in before we go home.
Got your toes.
It's pretty and it's slippery.
Oh, I don't.
Like a little bit, not crazy slippery, but a little bit. Hi, this is Kim, and she likes to frolic in the water. There's Alan, he likes to frolic anywhere. Shark Tours. After that, we cruised around a couple more cenotes and checked out Bird Island on a drive-by, and then he drove us back to our cenote, Esmeralda, and then we got right off there at that big palapa. That's our place. We didn't have to walk back from the boat docks, which was a bonus. That was really, I think, about a 20-minute walk to get there, so that saved us a 20-minute walk home. We'd spend the rest of the afternoon having a couple drinks, listening to some music, hanging out by the water. And then after a little bit, we went inside, got ready for supper, walked out to the road and grabbed the first cab that we could find. That was about 120 pesos, I believe it was, and it took us maybe 8 or 9 minutes to get into town to where we're gonna eat. Dago.
So sweet.
You got your beautiful puppy.
Mamá que sí muerde fuerte.
Gracias.
When we were here for breakfast the other day, the owner wrote down on the back of a card that we got a free drink apiece if we came back and tried supper, which we did here. He got a margarita made with blue Caraco, and it looks like the Bacalar Lagoon with the sun's hitting it with 7 different shades of blue, and the price was definitely right in this case.
Nothing better at Tulsa.
What is this, lobster? Not tacos, more like
That's
lobster.
awesome.
Lobster, what are those things called at 7-Eleven that we used to get? Taquitos. It's like a lobster
Your
taquito.
burger looks okay. It looks like.
We got some
Yeah.
chicken Alfredo.
Oh,
here.
something like
That's
that.
good. And that
Have
burger
one if
looks
you want.
solid too, eh? What kind of cheese is on that, dude?
Edam.
That's good. Mexico has good burgers. Who knew?
I know, it looks like art.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. Just gotta move it on.
Well, you gotta move your shit.
When I do my trip at home,
The food. Let's take pictures of our food.
my shit never looks like that.
Well,
eh?
she's
Like,
taking video, and I'm taking a video. You're like, you gotta move your shit.
me,
I'm in
I'm
the
just
middle of
happy that I'm
videoing.
eating. You know, I don't need to fucking take pictures. I'm gonna kill this shit. I'm gonna eat this shit. You know, like beef rolling
I eat
in.
now?
Yeah, go ahead. Ravioli didn't look that good in the 70s, and I grew up, so I never wanted to take pictures of them, man.
Literally everything on the table that you see in front of you right now was excellent. There's so many food options back there. A lot of them are really good, but if I ever go back there, I will seek this place out again. For 1 chicken Alfredo, 1 lobster tacos Dorado, coconut shrimp, a burger, 2 rounds of drinks we paid for, 1 we didn't. The total was 1,400 pesos or $100 Canadian or $75 US. This place really looks nice at night when it's all lit up. So that would do it for our supper. If you're ever in Bacalar, I suggest you try this place out. It's not a cheap supper, but it is a really good supper. So after this, we decided to walk around town a little bit more, try to find something to do. Came across this massive plant and some kissing chairs. And then we came across this bar here that had some live entertainment. I'm not even going to try the pronunciation.
I don't know why that was so funny.
Little shop
but it
of
was-
horrors coming at you. Little shop of horrors. Whoa, look at the jaws of that.
We stayed at this bar for a couple rounds. The cost is lost on me at this point in the night, but then we moved on to La Pina. We had seen Tangerine Travels channel talk about the smoothies at this place, so we thought we'd give it a go. The place is very nicely decorated at night, at least anyway. We didn't eat here during our stay, but we did come in here. They don't call them electric smoothies here, though. They call them drunken smoothies.
Drunk smoothie. Drunk smoothie. Mango, lime, and tequila.
Here you can see the prices of the drunk smoothies. Between the two places that we had them, I actually like the La Cabanita better than this one. They were still both really good, but I think La Cabanitas for me were a better smoothie. So that would be it for the day. We retired back at the casa for the night, hung out in the dock, had a couple drinks, and went to bed. That's going to be it for today's video. We got more videos coming up from Bacalar and a couple day trips planned, so stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until the next time, cheers.
104.
Yeah.
We'll be there in 104 hours.
Up.
We used an offline map app, and every time Karen asked me how far it was, I would say 104 kilometers, but that was my speed, and this went on for like a half an hour, so yeah, I'm real smart.